innocence is a childlike state where you do things not from evil, but you can do evil, right? A child can like grab a gun and doesn't know what it is, and it can shoot, and then boom, brother is dead. But the child was innocent when it did it. It lost its innocence because it didn't know it was playing with fire. Does that make sense? Okay, so we do this work and then we go through initiation. First you just receive and there's an innocence because you don't know, like, yeah, you start to learn as you do it. But when you become a facilitator, you go through initiation where you are dedicated to understand more and to understand, if I hold this space for others, I want to do that in a way that benefits them. And that is not because I just want to feel powerful. Look, I do this and you move, right? So for me, when we lose our innocence because we become mature in what we do, what is the mature version of innocence? It is integrity. It is now knowing what power we have in our hands and constantly questioning ourselves, what do I do with this power? And therefore, it's really important to do our inner work. And I think, I'm not a Bible fan, but in the Bible, they speak of the 7 deadly sins, and I think we should remarket them. It's like 7 human tendencies, where greed and gluttony, dat is hebzucht, gewoon steeds meer willen hebben. Laziness, like all these things, power, lust, these are tendencies within us, and they can corrupt our intentions when we are at service of another. Does that make sense? So integrity is constantly understanding, am I doing this because I'm trying to get something? Or am I doing this because I'm using the tool in the right way, or I'm offering my service in a way? For me, the fullest form of integrity with the work as I do it is that I should not be needed. If I do my work right, I should not keep you in a loop of products. Hopefully I keep evolving so I have something to add on and we can, exchange, and it's fun to exchange, and so we can add. But the service I give, if I would have a coach client and I would keep them in the loop of coaching forever, what am I doing? If I'm a mother of a child, he should, my son should feel strong enough to go and live on his own at some time. If I wouldn't have my integrity, I don't know what to do without my son, and I want to keep him forever. That's a part of me too. That's very selfish, because I'm here to guide him. And I feel that this work is a lot of parenthood. We are here to guide people and to provide a space. Sometimes it's just one evening. Sometimes it's a longer thing. But what is the most pure form of offering this? And that is constantly understanding. We want to bring them to their power. And that means that maybe some of them will become way more powerful or smart or wise than I've ever been. Good, grow. Does that make sense?